Hello guys, and welcome. It is ThatSrb2DUDE here today, bringing you yet another Splatoon 2 video. Now, today's video is going to be talking about the secrets behind this special ink tank that the Splattershot Jr. is the only weapon in the game that, I guess, is able to have this. Now, no other weapon, of course, just to show you, no other weapon has this special type of ink tank. And, just to show you the Splattershot, this is the regular ink tank that every other weapon in the game has. But, for the Splattershot Jr. in particular, it has a much larger ink tank. Now, in a previous video, I had mentioned before that in the recent patches that the Splattershot Jr. will have 10% more ink efficiency. Now, that is true, but the thing that I personally did not see to happen is that it's not technically talking about its ink efficiency, it's talking about its ink capacity. So, as you know, with somebody's like regular ink tank, this is basically 100% ink capacity. But for the Splattershot Jr. on the other hand, this is 110% ink capacity. So, just to let you know, of course, it is 10% ink efficient, or more ink efficient, but it's just a larger capacity. Now, why I am mentioning this, why is this so special, is because other things such as Auto Bomb have also received buffs, where it now takes off 55% ink consumption from one's ink tank. So let's say we're using the, what's it called? Let me actually try and find a weapon. The NZAP on the, for one. So, as you see, NZAP, 100% ink capacity, and it's going to take away 55% of that ink capacity. So, as you see, that's how much it's going to take away. But for the Splattershot Jr. on the other hand, since I had mentioned it's 110% ink capacity, if we do a little bit of basic maths, 55% and another 55%, that also equals 110% of ink capacity. So it's going to take the Splattershot Jr.'s entire ink tank. So basically this means we are able to throw 2 auto bombs at any given time at a full ink tank, which is very, very interesting. No other weapon in the game can do this without the help of some sub-saver. Now, this is regarding every sub-weapon in the game except for burst bombs, because with burst bombs you can already throw 2 and you'll be good to go all the time. But the point is that it's really interesting that you can also do this now with auto bombs, but only on a specific weapon, which is going to be, of course, the Splattershot Jr. You can throw 2 auto bombs all the time. And that pretty much leads into, my next thing, where you can kind of do a bunch of crazy things where it's like you have 2 specials in one. So let me just ink up a little bit and just get my special, because this is something that, requires you to have your special ready. So I have Ink Cloud for a special, and it's gonna look like that I have somewhat of a mini auto bomb rush and rain cloud at the same time. So how this works is that I'm gonna throw 2 auto bombs and then throw a rain cloud right after and throw 2 more auto bombs. Right there. So basically it's like 4 auto bombs and a rain cloud all in just, a few seconds. And that's just the amount of ink that can be basically thrown at somebody. So it could be a little thing where if you do use this weapon in particular, just remember to use stuff like that, or if you have special, remember to throw your 2 auto bombs first, and then throw a rain cloud, and then throw another 2, just to, apply a lot more pressure, and just basically throw down as much ink as you possibly can in one given time. Now, of course, this applies with the regular Splattershot Jr. as well, but the thing is that you can't throw 2 splat bombs. So I've done a little bit of testing to find out how much ink saver sub you are going to need to be able to do the exact same thing as the auto bomb. And I have actually got the results right here. Now, at minimum, you need at least 2 mains and 1 sub of ink saver sub to be able to do the double bomb to special double bomb combo, however you want to call it. Now, I'm only mentioning this just so you guys know, this will not work if you have 1 main and 4 subs of ink saver sub. People may think that 3 mains equal at least 1 main, and it's very, very close, but it's basically 1 point less of ink saver sub, so you don't get as much out of it as you would for having at least 1 main. Now, here it is in action with the same clothing and stuff like that. 2 mains and 1 sub of ink saver sub. I can throw 2 bombs, and I'm basically completely out of ink right there. So if you want to do the same combo as you can do with the custom Splattershot Jr, I'll just charge up my ink armor as well. I can do the exact same thing, just going to make sure that I am at a full tank. Alright, my tank is ready. Throw 2 bombs, armor, throw 2 more bombs. Right there. You can see the spread of the auto bombs, and I also have armor. So, kind of acts like 2 specials in one if you're, you know, changing them together. Just to show you the difference between a normal ink tank and the Splattershot Jr.'s ink tank. Here's the Splattershot Jr. throwing 2 bombs. Now I'm going to switch to another weapon that also has Splat Bomb. Let's go with the Tentatek Splattershot for, you know, good reference. And I can only throw 1 bomb at that one given time. Now, just to show you how significant in terms of how much ink saver sub you really need to be able to do the same thing with the regular Splattershot Jr. As I said before, you need at least 2 mains and 1 sub with ink saver sub to be able to do the double bomb to special combo type thing. But with a weapon like the, I guess, the Tentatek, I mean, it's not going to be as necessary since you have Inkjet. But if I want to be able to throw 2 bombs, I need a total of 3 mains and 2 subs of ink saver sub to be able to throw 2 bombs. Now that's a huge amount of slots just to be able to throw 2 bombs, and in terms of I guess a lot of gear builds, it's not really that worth it to put that much ink saver sub. But for the Splattershot Jr. on the other hand, there's a lot more room for you to be able to put other things such as like swim speed and ink recovery or other types of gear perks that you would like to, you know, put into making a build, like I guess a spammy sub build like this. Now, just to show you the build that I was using, right here, 3 mains, 2 subs. If I was to remove 1 sub, if I was to put this on and show you in the test, it's gonna, like, basically pause, it's gonna tell me low ink, and then it's gonna throw a bomb, like that. However, if I was to put on those shoes on once again, just to show you that this is the case, 1, 2, and 3, 2 bombs straight away. So that's the amount of ink saver sub you need to be able to throw 2 bombs with the, I guess, any other weapon. But with the Splattershot Jr., it's only 2 mains and 1 sub. Now, why am I hyping this up so much? Because, you know, it is kind of cool. Because you don't normally see mechanics like this or special treatments for weapons to be able to do, you know, crazy things where you can throw, I guess, 2 bombs and then use your special right after and throw another 2 bombs straight away. And it's just, there's so little cost for your gear build to be able to actually do this, for instance. So, you know, I thought it was a very cool thing that, you know, Nintendo or the Splatoon 2 devs decided to implement. Gives the Splattershot Jr. a little bit more, well, something a little bit different for it. It's gonna be something that people are gonna have to look out for if, I guess, you know, more people start using Splattershot Jr. I don't think it might happen, considering the weapon of, I mean, the weapon itself for the Splattershot Jr. is not the greatest. It's definitely a great weapon for getting stuff like Ink Cloud and stuff, but, you know, the double special, or the 2-in-1 special, I think that's really, really cool. But, anyways, I think this is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned a little bit about the special ink tank and all the secrets behind it. This is pretty much everything to do with it. And I definitely gotta say, it's a fun thing to do if you realize how to, you know, work those 2 bombs, throw the special, and throw 2 more bombs right after. It's definitely gonna give your opponents a little bit of a hard time because you're just gonna be throwing at least 5 things at them, all in just a couple seconds. So, anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please, if you did, please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Follow me on Twitter and Twitch, both in the description below. Do it for both if you're feeling generous. And as always, guys, this has been ThatSrb2DUDE, and I shall see you guys in a future video.